Yo, what's up everybody? Psyche here, and today we are going to be playing some more Top Survivor Inc. Welcome everybody to the stream. How you guys doing? Hope you guys had a great day so far. We're going to be playing more Survivor Pain. We actually matched with Overthrown, so that's a surprise. We matched with Overthrown. Guys, Halloween is tomorrow. Better be a spooky stream, yeah. We're gonna have a spooky stream tomorrow. I do have school until 7 o'clock, so I might not stream right away at 7 o'clock, but it's not gonna be Identity 5 anyway. It's not gonna be Identity 5 anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna have probably Miki coming over to play. It's gonna be cool, and hopefully he got Phasmophobia, because I'd like to play Phasmophobia with him, because that game's supposed to be a horror game, but it could very well turn into a troll game with all, like, once you know what you're doing, as long as you know how to, because obviously if you just keep dying and you don't know how to deal with the ghosts, then you're just gonna troll yourself. So hopefully I don't die trying to troll Miki, because those ghosts don't side with anybody. It's gonna be hopefully a lot of fun. Let's see who we got in chat today. Oh, by the way, guys, join our guild. Our guild is 28, I think. I think that's what it's called, 28 with an exclamation mark, I think. Join our guild. Me and Tato. Well, Tato made it, and she's upgrading it with her echoes. So go ahead and join us, guys. We got a couple spots left over. Right now, it's open to anyone. No requirements, so make sure to join. The other thing is, I'm going to be commentating IVA. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I made a YouTube community post a few days ago. We're going to be playing. I'm going to be commentating. Are you going to try to shoot that over the bridge? Does it work? It does work. I didn't even know if he could do that, but it looks like now I know he could do that. Basically, I mean, come on, Ripper could do it, so I bet he could do it. But anyway, there's no way that actually counts. I think we die here. Ugh. Well, I just wasted an elbow pad, but it's okay. I don't need more than 2 elbow pads anyway. But yeah, gonna be commentating IVA. He's not actually vaulting that. We're gonna be commentating IVA, and you guys can join me tomorrow. Not tomorrow. November. Someday on November 10th probably. Oh yeah, it's November 10th. Are you gonna use your 1,000 presents? Dang, that's so unlucky. Would anyone like to switch? No one's going to switch. That's nice. Well, this kite's already off to a bad start because that early game really screwed me up. Thankfully, he doesn't know how to aim his 0 presents, so he's going to give us a huge advantage. But we're probably going to die to blink right here. Let's see here. Why doesn't it? I don't know why no one protected for me the first time. Why did no one protect for me the first time? Now you're all switching? What the hell? Okay, so I guess I just died a blink then, because he didn't switch for me the first time. But anyway, guys, it's been such a long time since I played the game. What's up, Limey? Bluey? Yeah, IVA, I'm going to be commentating IVA on November 10th, as well as 2 other days. I don't remember those days, but I am going to be commentating somewhere in the middle again. And then the finals, gonna be commentating finals. Such a bad kite. I'm not even gonna get rescued before half. Because people don't know how to rescue. Seriously, Overthrown? Come on, dude. Already at a grade. Already in a great mood. What's up, Limey? I actually missed you, Psyche. Missed you too, Limey. Thank you for coming over. See, if these people just knew how to rescue properly, they wouldn't get caught far from chair. The whole idea is you're not supposed to get seen from far. And he's dead. He's dead here. He's dead. He doesn't know how to do math. Oh my god. I don't know who you are, but bye-bye. That was really sad. Maybe switching. Maybe if we switch polarity early game, instead of switching away so that I don't die to blink, Maybe if the patient knew how to count damage, you know, a lot of things could have been done better. The early game really sucked there, too. The early game The early game was fine. It's just like I was like millisecond off from getting hit from that polarity outside of 10, and that really just threw off the whole Kai. The whole Kai just depended on not getting hit there. Because if I didn't get hit there, he wouldn't be able to use polarity on me for like the next 20 seconds at least, and he would never get it, even attempt to get another hit there, let alone actually get a hit. But because of that early game, we're just completely screwed up because the whole plan there was to get behind a wall so he can't blue charge me, and he just barely hit me with a blue charge. Just barely got me with it. So that was very obnoxious. We're gonna lose this game. There's nothing I can do at this point. We would be able to do something if like people knew how to rescue, but they don't know how to rescue before half, and they don't know how to count damage. So like we didn't even get even get a rescue in the first place. That's nice. Thank you so much, Sonya, for the £2 though. Lots of hermits into his cat skin. That was such a sad match. I should not have gotten on that soon. Early game really just screwed me up. That moment we took that first hit, just everything's over after that. At least the first kite's over. I could definitely rebound with like a second kite if we just get rescued, but it would be very difficult at that point. No way, these people don't know how to go this. You can start whenever, Tato. Don't tell me they're arguing. Okay, I don't know why we're not starting. Yo, Limey, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I apologize for my absence. You're good, Limey. You're absolutely good. You're fine. Thank you so much, Limey. And Sonya for the £2 donation. That's worth more than $2. $2.49, something like that. And Limey with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, Limey. Really appreciate it. It's like, are you going to save dice for the next season? I've already forgotten to, so probably not. Financial compensation for the streams. I wasn't here for. You're good, Lionel. You're good. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. That was actually embarrassing. You started pretty early today, Seki? Yeah, Tato told me she's not waiting for me. So I went ahead and started early. It's so boring. I hate all these survivors. I hate all the meta survivors. There's no perfumer, there's no coordinator, none of the stuff that actually makes you think. All of it is just like, Acrobat's the closest thing to actually a skillful character. Everything else is like, what is this mercenary doing? Okay, thank you. Thank you, much better spawn. Much better spawn, because now the hunter can't easily block off Big Bow. They also don't have a super easy target anywhere. As opposed to like where the mercenary spawns, it screws up Cypher Rush when he spawns on that kind of corner. Because the problem with that kind of spawn is that if this hunter spawns on like the other corner of the map, then Big Rock's gonna get blocked, assuming that there's no two Cyphers near, like outside Big Bow, and then there's no Big Rock Cypher. Then outside Big Bow will get blocked, and he has no Cypher for a long time. So with him spawning over there, that's a much better spawn, because now the Cypher Rush is going to be much better now. He can actually walk up and do a Cypher early game, basically, long story short. That's really the only thing I refer to when I say Cypher Rush. It doesn't actually have much to do with getting the Cyphers done very quickly. It has more to do with, like, it has more to do with, what's it called? He's already at a bad start. It does slow him down, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna do, because this area really sucks. If I can just get rid of the wax, that would also be really good. Don't get rid of the wax. At least it'll force him to use the wax. Thankfully, he swung and missed his attack there. But I'm just gonna drop this pallet sooner than later, because we gotta get rid of this wax. Is the important part. Did I actually want to drop that pallet? No, I'm just playing it off. Okay, it's just a teleport. Never mind, it's a teleport on me, and I was going to go do the cipher because I thought he teleported away. Oh my god, in its basement. I'm not doing good today. I'm not doing good today. That was so stupid. I'm like over here thinking he's teleporting to a cipher, and I just ran to the cipher thinking I'm gonna do the cipher now. Wait, me and Sigrid are going into access right now. Such a bad start. I should have just vaulted that window right away. Because I should have known he's gonna block it. No, we're not getting rescued again. They're literally just letting me die again. So dumb. This second game. I don't know why Tato's even... Yeah, Tato shouldn't even rescue. There's nothing Tato can do. The only person who can do something is Mercenary. But if you don't rescue before half, he's not even going to rescue me because I did a back height. I mean, it's a 50-50 that dungeon, that basement is here. It's a 50-50. We just lose this game because I have no faith. I have no faith in my teammates if I don't get this. Tato is so dead. Professor Psyche teaching ID. I'm gonna go use the bathroom because I can't do this right now. I just died in like the most... Actually, she's doing a good cut. Never mind. No, that's really bad. At least that's really good. She didn't remove the bees. She could actually lose her wax here. Nope, never mind, because she misplaced the bees. When you put them too high up, they could just walk through the bees on the top. Oh. Why are you ignoring the pallet? He's just going to go through the pallet and cut you off now. And he's just gonna swing. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. hate winter. Dude. Okay. I think we're done. It's not even winter and I already hate winter. Man. Alright. That was so sad. But whatever, I'm not gonna talk about that much. That was... I could go on like 15 minutes, 30 minutes about both those matches. But I'd only talk about it because I'm salty that both those matches I had first kite and I screwed both of them up. Hopefully, maybe get to rebound something here so I don't look like a complete idiot. Let's see. Basement is not here. That's gonna make that palette really, really good. Now it just makes it also hard to get to. Okay, it's a naiad. It's probably not after me. Yeah. Yeah. So basically it's a decode simulator where we lose now and I'm just going to be decoding for 30 minutes because we're just losing. And there's nothing we can do. Maybe Hunter will come after me and then I'll die and then there's no one to blame but myself. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Gardener is getting chased. Hunter actually left the forward. Usually hunters don't leave forward, so that's surprising. They crazy what we've come to. They don't leave forwards and they chase mercenaries. Okay. Oh, so 48%. Unfortunately, maybe Gardener's bubble should last longer because Gardener's just so sad right now. But by the time you rotate her and you actually should start getting chased, your bubble's usually gone. And if it isn't almost gone, if it's like 10 seconds left, Hunter will just wait off those 10 seconds. That was actually a pretty good bubble though. Got rid of all the water. That was actually really good. So she could just stay in the good kiting area. Naya will try to water it off to try to kill her in it, and it just does absolutely nothing because she protects herself. Gardener is like the one in the... Wow, that's actually the one situation Gardener Bull is pretty good in because the knight's not really approaching you, the knight's cornering you. And so when you just sit in the corner and you bubble yourself and you don't take water damage because of that, that's just amazing. So that's really good. Even better than Flywheel, because Flywheel you immediately take the water again. With Bubble, there's like 3 or 5 seconds where you're not getting increasing water. Because when you take damage, the game prevents you from taking increasing water percentage until like 3 or 5 seconds pass. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of those two. Unfortunately now, though, we have a forward who's injured, which will make rescuing now in the future very, very difficult because we don't have a rescuer who's going to be full health. Best we got is Journalist, which, you know what, if Journalist didn't use her rescue camera, then that would actually be pretty decent because now she could guarantee get a rescue off. The one thing is this knight is running excitement, not even running blank. So it punishes our forward without even kiting that long. Stream hits different after the ASMR stream. I gave up on that after 30 minutes. It's a pain. Yeah, it looks like she still has her rescue camera. Please don't let it be like some... Honestly, a pallet camera in that situation might not be bad. Problem is Gardner will very likely get farmed here. Journalist will not take the damage. That's surprising. So somehow she survives barely. I really hope Journalist doesn't get hit still. If she does, then it would suck, but it would be hard not to get hit there. So thankfully she didn't get hit by some miracle. I have to be careful here. Because Hunter might choose to come after Graveyard, seeing that there's a Journalist there. Maybe they don't know the Journalist is there. Who knows? But yeah, we're definitely gonna... can't take this Cypher. She's going back, though. So we have to go easy. Is that an abnormal? I can't see. I can't see if it's an abnormal. I don't think she abnormal that. We'll check right here. I can easily see if it's the same Cypher percentage. Just by listening. Yeah, she abnormaled it. There's no sound coming from the Cypher anymore. So she did switch to abnormal. That means our late game is going to be pretty good. Think what she's banking on with this abnormal. When you do abnormal, it's always a little risky when you do abnormal when no one's been on chair except Garner. And Garner's already died. So all her other targets have not been on chair a single time. And we're probably going to be able to finish both these ciphers before this abnormal is able to kick in and do something. I'm actually not sure, though. I'm not 100% certain. Not 100% sure. Dodge the water? We didn't dodge the water somehow. That's very annoying. Let's see what she does. Is she going to go back? Yeah, she's going to go back. Unless she goes after me, which could happen. I'll have to change target. I just have to wait here. So abnormal in this kind of situation, abnormal in a situation where you've already had someone on chair, or have someone at chair like the very moment you're abnormaling, that's a good abnormal, because you already have tempo on the field. You already have established control over the next survivor. In a situation where you're abnormaling, where, not only is the Cypher not really primed, but you're abnormaling when no one's been on chair yet, and the only person who's injured is a forward. You have almost no tempo on the field as Hunter. What that means is this game is almost for sure going into the late game, where 3 people are going to be alive when the gates activate. And what you need is a teleport, not an abnormal, because we're finishing these ciphers either way. Why? Because you as a Hunter had no tempo established earlier on in the game. So as a direct result, we have a perfect example here. She abnormaled, but because she didn't have enough control established over the game yet, we are just able to do the ciphers regardless of that setback. And so that's really good for us. That means now her early game has just been permanently stunted, because now there's no way she can switch to teleport. We're going to get both these gates open. Her only miracle is getting this forward down instantly, which she already failed at, because this forward's cutting a long time. And on top of that, even if she does get him down, both these gates are going to be probably open by the time she even chairs. Let alone knock him down. She has to also chair him and then walk to the gates. And looks like for us, the forward even got chaired far away from both gates. That was really good from Tato. Dying away from both sides. And it's just a tie. It's just a really solid tie. Even if she had a teleport there. If she had teleport there, I don't know if the game would have gone any different, because she didn't really have anyone dead on chair at that stage in the game. So she could YOLO teleport, but someone else could always sneak in the rescue on the forward. But yeah. Little bro on his way to rescue. Yeah. It's nice that she got that free rescue off earlier in the game, so she didn't need to even use much. Thank you so much from this mystery person whose name I don't even know. Mandy, I think? Exclusive to Embalmer. Thanks, man. Let's go check it out. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole embalmer stream. Oh, I can't even send. What's up, Caitlin? First time I'm seeing you here with a panda profile. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Really appreciate you being here. We also have Young Bamboo here. We got a lot of old people here. Journalist pinging sorry after popping water is the biggest mood. Yeah. Thankfully, Tato survived there barely. Barely survived there. Yeah, that was, that Gardener did a pretty good kite early game. It's just really sad that the forward tries to support and it's just excitement. That's the unfortunate thing about forward. Back then, running excitement was such a big problem back then. The chase hunters, though, have gotten so good to the point where you even see Opera Singer run abnormal early game. Like, that's how good the chase hunters have gotten. So, it's only gotten worse and worse for forward. Only harder and harder to get something going. Potatoes. That's not a panda? Koala. That's a koala. Did you watch FNAF? I did watch FNAF. I thought it was pretty good. It's not a cat. It's not a cat. That looks like a panda to me. Not a panda, koala. I need to stop saying panda. That looks like a koala to me. It does not look like a cat to me. It looks like a koala with a brown nose. Do koalas have brown nose? Do koalas have brown noses? I think they do. I don't know. It's like a koala with like a brown nose and like gray fur. Do you guys not see it? What is Psyche? Oh no, boy. It's a very satisfied cow with its eye. Perfect. Where did the hunter spawn? Well, definitely not by Shad because it spawned me very close to Shad. So, could be in the corner. No, it can't be in the corner because she's a harpoon over there. It's a cow with a bow tie on. It looks like a koala. It looks like a koala from my perspective. Alright. I played so much IDV to grind dice that my brain is malfunctioning. I just remember your duo carried me. And the dungeon clutch? Really? I'm not even sure if we can match together even, guys. What are you talking about? Which duo? Y'all ready for Halloween? What's up, Nico? Welcome to the stream. I'm sure we're all ready for Halloween. Got a Halloween stream. Hopefully set up. I haven't really talked with Miki about it, and Halloween is like in a day, so better get that going. Really, really good early game kite from them, from the psychologist. I almost said really good kite from Bamboo. Really good kite from the psychologist. When you just don't take a hit for this long when the servers are 70%, and you take your first hit when it's 60%, that's really solid. That's a really solid start. Because now, even a second hit will still give us enough time to finish these ciphers, because she's going to get blinked later on, right? Once she gets hit a second time, it's not going to be that hard to blink her. But right now, if she gets blinked, well then I doubt she's going to get hit for a long time, because she's just going to take that blink speed boost hit to hospital, and it's going to make it even harder to kill her. So she can't get blinked right now. The hunter literally cannot blink her right now, because if she gets blinked, she goes straight into hospital. This is a decent blink, because now she has some water on her, as opposed to earlier. If she blinked her earlier, not only did she get in hospital, but she's not even dead. She's going to be like low percentage water and easily going to lose it. She still might lose a good chunk here, which she probably is going to lose a good chunk here. She just has to not get hit by a dash, which is really, really difficult. Easier said than done. Well, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. She's going to lose all her water. She's going to use that speed boost from the blink to get into hospital. What a beautiful way of transitioning there from the psychologist. So that way, the hunter cannot build up that water that they built up earlier. That is the disadvantage of blinking someone when they're not completely dead yet, when they're not completely injured, because then what they do is they take that transition hit and they go into a really strong area where you really needed that blink now. Now you just don't have it in the very strong area. The point of blink is to hit the survivor while they're in the weaker area, so that as they're using their hits to transition, then you finally get them with the blink. So that's the way the game ideally works. Without blink, every single hit you take, survivor just takes it to a stronger and stronger area. Which is the point of traits. The traits are supposed to finally put the nail in the coffin right as you're about to get to the strongest area. They stop you right in your tracks. And that's the disadvantage of using Blink early on. Or running stuff like Peepers that don't really solve the issue. If they get into a strong area. You know, Peeper won't really solve that. Do you know the day when you commentate? Yeah. November 10th. And then November 17th. I'm also going to commentate somewhere in between there. I think it's no... Oop! Shoot, I keep screwing up these games. Tato's going to be so mad now. How is she still going to make this? She actually still made that. Holy crap. It's November 10th and November 17th, and there's one more day. Why would you even want to flywheel that? Wouldn't you want to take damage on purpose? Just to get out of the area? Just to get away from that? That gate's definitely open, so I'm just gonna shovel. But yeah, you can get hit by water in the shovel, so I'm not entirely safe. But I also don't have to leave yet. The dungeon is here? Bye. That was such an embarrassing scene. I mean, even if the cipher popped at the same time, I should be paying attention. Competing for an analysis? I'm pretty sure Ellie's probably gonna take over analysis on the finals. Because me and Ellie are gonna commentate together. On the finals. Originally it was supposed to be someone else. It was supposed to be Giselle. Or Gizelle. Giselle. However you pronounce that name. Giselle, Gazelle. You know. It was supposed to be me and her, but I don't know what happened. Why is there one person commenting for the final? It's me and Ellie, not one person. Originally it was supposed to be Gazelle and me. And then they switched out Gazelle for Ellie, and then Ellie's gonna be... Whatever, I'm not taking this fight. When is Full Ghost coming? I don't know. Whenever the season ends. Why did you pick that spawn point? Because if you pick the spawn point that the hunter spawns in, and hunter spawns in where I'm spawning, and then they block off Big Bow, prisoner has to get off Big Bow. Prisoner becomes a very easy chase target because all the ciphers around Big Bow are so easy to chase and kill any survivor on. Even like rescuers, I tend to stay away from doing outside Big Bow because it just means you have to instantly use your ability. And it's really bad. It's blocked. This way, prisoner keeps his cipher. And you know, hunter is still discouraged from chasing over there. Hopefully. You know, in theory, if they chase over there, then he should be fine. It's a pretty good area against Hermit. Tato and Psyche got a bit frustrated at each other. I think they're all good now, yes. Yes, because it all gets fixed once the match starts, doesn't it now? This hunter has insolence. Whatever. Who's getting chased right now? Prisoner? Prisoner's getting chased right now. 0.4 damage. 0.8 damage. Cheerleader's at 0.4, I'm at 0.4, and Smolgis and Prisoner at 0.8. Now he just gets blinked on. You know, if Cheerleader didn't switch there, he actually wouldn't... Oh! Okay, I don't know why he put that blue charge on him. He would have died to a blink hit if he didn't put that charge on him. What's up, Comcat? Welcome to the stream. So what's Psyche venting about today? Nothing. Literally nothing. $1.4. If he puts red charge on the prisoner, he will survive another hit here. 1.4. Cheerleader is at 1.8. It's not worth. Not worth switching to red there, because I would. If one person switches to blue, he would still die. We would need two people to switch to blue, which I'm not even sure is worth it at that point. I'm not sure. It depends on his area. Depends on his skill level too. We do have a good amount of ciphers, but at the end of the day, we do need someone to rescue. Is this rescue still worth it? Tato's at 0.8. Cheerleader's at 1. It's gonna be so easy to stop too, though. As long as he camps this basement. Okay, I don't think he knows how to camp. No, never mind. He knows how to camp. That's all he needs to do. So he knows what to do. Basically what that does is it's gonna... we have to bait it out every single time. If I get hit here... Actually, I think this is our chance. No, it's not our chance. I just took a hit for no reason. I thought it would disappear. Do you have Blink? Yeah, well he's not going for it. Cheerleader's dead. That's okay. Not a big deal. Please tell me you can get out, though. I really hope you can get out. Tato should not die here. Yeah, she does stay alive. So does Prisoner. He has to come after me. He's not. I'm expecting a teleport here. I'm expecting him not to let the cipher go through. There's no way he lets the cipher go through. Let me think if I would survive there. I don't have time to do the math right now. I'm not sure if I would survive there. Come on. He's dead anyway, though. We can get this done. Why would you pop that instantly, though? Now I'm dead. Why would you pop that? Just as I'm slowly getting my head back in the game, we're just dying because of my teammates not getting their head in the game. Why? Why would you do it? We both have polarity. Either one of us are instantly dead. You need to let one of us die so we at least have recovery to survive, to be able to run away with. If we had the same polarity and we were both dead when one of us gets hit, I would understand. But we have different polarities and one of us would have survived even if we had the same polarity. There was no reason to pop there. 2 situations where we wouldn't pop there, and both of those were true. This dungeon here. Dungeon is not here. Oh, we're so dead. Are you gonna do a yellow shot at the gate? Here it comes. Waste your shot. No, he's not wasting it. He's just gonna teleport back. I have to elbow pad. If I don't elbow pad, he can easily hit me. I have to go behind walls. Anything where he cannot hit me with his ability. That's the key here right now. But yeah, just stalling it out basically. He has to use his 1000 presence. I have no ability. Cheerleader being completely useless as usual. Okay. Alright, we do tie that game. Barely tie that game. Because the key there, the key with Herman, that's what I was trying to do the first game and just barely failed. The moment you go behind walls, he just can't use his ability. He's just waiting to use his ability for the rest of the game until he finally sees you again. When he can't see you, he's just forced to follow you, and that just stalls so much time. Like, he has these abilities, but he can't use them. So, I mean, he could use the 1000 presents, which was probably what he should have done. That's what he should have done, but... Oh, you know what? He probably used both of them just to catch up to the gate. That would actually make sense. He probably used one on the chase, then he probably used another one to get to the gate, and 40-second cooldown is a long time, so he probably didn't have anything to kill me with on the chase to catch up with me. That's why when he missed both his shots, that's why he also wasn't using it. Even though I had a polarity, he could have been using it. Could have used it to kill me sooner, but he didn't, so I guess he didn't have it. Maybe he thought he would kill me sooner, so he was like trying to save it, maybe to catch up to the other gate, but he would need both of them to catch up to the other gate, and even then it would be... I don't really know. The only logical sense there is that he just didn't have it, because if he's trying to save them, there's no point in saving them. But maybe he also knew that at that point it doesn't really matter what he does, because I'm dragging him away from the chair, away from the gate that they're going to. Maybe at that point he knows that, you know, that his only shot is that I somehow die, and that he could save the 1000 presents to, like, reach the other gate, and maybe they're not at the gate yet. I don't know. Ugh, that's kind of a tough call to make as Hunter. In that kind of situation, when a survivor just knows what to do against you, it's so tough, because, like, you could use it, but then how are you going to reach the other gate? And if you don't use it, then how are you going to kill the mercenary? Post-match? I don't really care about post-match. What about the post-match? What was going on in the post-match? Chad is drama hungry, but what were they saying? What were they saying? You guys didn't see? I think you can see for a split second in the chat before Global makes it go back up. No one has any idea? It's been 10 years since I have attended classes. Oh my god. They were arguing? What would they be arguing about? That was a pretty typical match. It's a pretty typical match. Ugh, I really messed that up. Against that Hermit, I really messed that up. Where did the Hunter spawn? Oh, okay. I saw the Hunter shadow to Sculptor. Maybe I shouldn't drop both these pots because it's so easy to land a statue here when you vault. Maybe I should leave one up. Oh, but if I leave one up, how are you going to leave this area? You had to vault for a boost. But to do that, you had to have both these drop to actually give you any reasonable distance. Otherwise, the Hunter easily goes, like, right through. Oh, Hunter's over there now? I swear I saw Shadow going to Graveyard. Am I going crazy? I guess I looked away and... I don't know, maybe like... no, but... I don't know how that happened, but somehow she went to Graveyard and now she's over there. Nope, they're over there now. Was it the pop? Yeah, what about the pop? Oh yeah, maybe it was the pop, you're right. I guess that match wasn't that typical. Alright, I think we'll heal up the Seer right here. I don't know if it's a good idea. Yeah, definitely not a good idea anymore. The only situation we would heal the Seer in is if she's running Teleport. But if she's running Blink, then she's gonna stick on whatever target she just injured. It's a basement again. Ooh. I don't know if we're gonna rescue this, because the problem with Sculptors, even if it's not basement, you very often don't go for the rescue because Sculptor full presence just makes it unwinnable later on in the game. Untiable would be a better way to say it. As long as she's running Insolence, she'll be able to get full presence with just a single rescue. That's why I don't even want to rescue one time. It's not even a good idea like wait to 99 or like wait until like 45 and then rescue and then don't rescue the second time. It's not a good idea to do that either of those. Because if a Hunter is running Insolence, or in this case, they hit 3 times, so what's going to happen is they're going to hit the rescuer a 4th time and then the person on chair a 5th time. That's going to give her full presence now. That's going to, in just a single rescue, give her full presence. Because she hit someone else already this game. So, even without Insolence, she would actually have full presence here. If we rescue even one time. Which is why we can't really afford to do it. Because once she gets full presence, every single time she has Chisel, it's free damage. Usually. Not always, but very often. Anytime she chases someone, it's almost an impossible chase. Why are you coming from over there? Ooh, is someone getting chased? Someone's getting chased and there's no ping. Okay, this game's over. This game's over. We can't win this anymore. We can't tie this, I should say. We can't tie this. Because here's what's happening. We need a rescue now, and... It's so annoying. I think Tato's getting... Is Tato hiding in a locker? She's hiding in a locker. To avoid the Chisel. We can put an illusion here. She'll try to statue. Well, we can dodge one, but it's so tough, as you guys can see. She's not even trying to hit the statue. She just knows the full presence will hit because there's just not enough space to dodge. And we have to rush the Cypher. It's super dangerous, but okay. Well, now it's senselessly dangerous. Because if we don't get these ciphers done, we just lose. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Well, at least she's not half healthy yet. Tato's also having a kite with literally nothing. She's having a kite in the air. Because the Seer just didn't die in an optimal area for the forward. She did finish the middle cipher. We must have another cipher here. I don't believe that we're at 0% on 2 ciphers remaining. Up here? There must be another cipher. I just don't know where. I'm sure this here was pinging, I just didn't see. Because I'm streaming, I can't really afford to see. So I'm often looking up. It's like you should start playing decoders. Yeah, so here's our other cipher. Playing decoders is a very bad idea. Spawn selection just kind of ruined decoders. They're almost unusable. Well, all it takes is one Chisel to kill me and this game's over. This game is over. We don't even make it to that seer, so there's no point. I would have to go sooner. If we go sooner, we get seen. If we get seen, we die. Are these two gonna combine randomly? Oh, okay. She just YOLO'd. That's nice. Tato is fighting for that Seer's life. Sucks. We just only have one person decoding, so even though she did a good job, we just don't have enough going for us. If we had like one type for a meeting, it would be a different story, but like we're at 3. I have to go pee again. Does your shirt say time to mine, Psyche? Yeah, it does. It does. I don't have a weak bladder, I just drank a lot. Can we get a drip reveal? There's enough time to mine thumbnails out there that I don't feel like showing this shit anymore. At this point, it's more of a meme than drip. The FNAF shirt? Yeah. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know what happened to that shirt. I don't have that shirt anymore. Oh yeah, I remember what happened to it. It started smelling really badly, and it doesn't even have anything to do with me. It's just like, I had that shirt for years. And once you start washing it enough times, once you start washing it too many times, it just gets this smell that you just can't get rid of, because it's just a smell from water, I guess, and like cotton or whatever, polyester, whatever it was made out of. I don't think it was cotton. Definitely didn't feel like cotton. I hate all these characters equally. Do you use softener, or what's a softener? Is Psyche a fan of FNAF? Yeah. I played the first 4 games. I didn't play anything after that. I only played the first 4 games. Thief gameplay. It would be a good map for Thief, but I really don't feel like going against a Blood Queen and just dying instantly. It really feels like one of those days where I'm just gonna pick Thief and it's Blood Queen. And I know I can do good against Blood Queen and Thief, but I don't know. Today I'm just not doing good. Today I'm just not doing good. But Psyche, did you go watch FNAF movie? Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was pretty good. My brother doesn't think so. My brother thought it wasn't that good because, all right, his first complaint was that I'm gonna assume this was his main complaint because his first complaint, the thing he kept talking about was there was not enough blood or killing going on, which I thought was a stupid reason. I think a better thing to say would be like a more valid concern would be like, oh, there just wasn't enough horror in the movie, which I agree with. There wasn't a lot of horror in the movie at all. All the horror elements were just like a gimmick to be like, oh, it's Balloon Boy. We should have all known. It wasn't like a edge on your seat kind of horror where you're actually worried for the character's life. It was more of like, oh, got you good kind of horror, and they did that a few times. And there was like one scene where it was actually kind of horrifying, but it was like, I don't know if I can even say it was horrifying because the whole problem with it, she could have just dodged it if she just walked past it. When you walk around it, you always get hit, but if you walk past it, it always misses the hit. That's all she has to do. As dumb as that sounds, if you run straight at the fire hammer, he just misses. So it just, I mean, he can't possibly know. You gotta be so experienced at the game to start having the balls to do that kind of stuff. Or maybe someone just has to tell him. I don't know. Either one. I thought it was pretty good because for me, my problem when I was going into that movie was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with this movie. Because, you know, you see stuff like Sonic, you know, Sonic is like, okay, there's a whole world to explore. They didn't do that. They went into the real life world, which is why I don't really like the first movie. Because there was a big emphasis on the human real world getting used to Sonic. I don't like that. I like the second Sonic movie way better because it was using literally characters from Sonic and they're interacting with each other in this new world. That's what I care about. I don't care about these other humans in the world. They have nothing to do with Sonic. So that's why I didn't really like the first Sonic movie, but the second movie was great because it showed characters interacting with each other in this world that's like our world. Now, I still thought the Mario movie was better because it kept the characters in their world. I still thought that was better. It kept them in their worlds, but at the same time it didn't. But at the same time it did. Because, like, it took them from the Super Mario world to the human world. But the human world is just like a Mario version of the human world. So, it still wasn't our world, and that's what I liked about the Mario movies. That they kept them consistent. They kept the Brooklyn theme. They kept it, like, Mario, like-ish. They kept it Mario themed. You know? Like, even the human world, it's, like, all Mario themed. Alright? There's nothing about it that was, like, not Mario themed. That's a free rescue. He could do the puppet trick right here. He didn't do the puppet trick. That is the world's saddest hit I've ever seen. She could have just dropped it sooner and it also wouldn't have hit her, I think? I'm not sure. I'm not sure when she reached the pallet. If she reached the pallet and she didn't drop it immediately, and she just waited there, and then that's the reason that hit happened. She could have just dropped it sooner. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say she should have, because I really don't know what happened there. I feel like she could have dropped the first pallet she passed by. I don't know. Alright. And, how does this interact... How does this all relate with the FNAF movie? I think they did a good job again. Kind of like the Sonic movie, where they didn't copy the Mario movie and it was like completely a FNAF world, where all you do is you just sit there and watch this dude watch the security cameras. Because that concept didn't seem right to me. Like, you can... The point I'm trying to go for here is, like, you can do that with Sonic better. where you just do the video game lore and all that, where you just do the video game concepts where, like, I don't know, like Mario, Sonic, you can do that better because there's a world to explore. They didn't do that with Sonic. They put him in a real life world, which I'm, again, not a really big fan of, because I thought there was a pretty cool world in the Sonic games to explore. Instead, they just put it in real life, but they did a good job with the second movie, because now we're exploring the characters. So, in a real life world. So I guess that's something, you know? It's one of the things they could do. So, and they kind of did that with the FNAF movie. Just like Sonic, they put it in a real life world with real life characters going through real life things. Like one of the problems in that movie was like discussing like who should like possess a child. Like you're taking care of a child and like, you know, there's issues with the person taking care of it, because there's one side that agrees, oh, this guy should be taking care of it, and there's like the government that's like, no, or like some random aunt that's like, no, you shouldn't be taking care of it. And there's like this drama. And that's a very common real life issue, right? But they made it cool because they're like, what if we throw this FNAF twist in there? And that's kind of neat. I liked it. It's kind of like a new take on it. Well, at the same time, they introduced like the FNAF characters without making it all about the real life aspect. Kind of my problem with Sonic. They made it a lot about real life. I felt like not enough about Sonic. This, I felt there was a nice balance. And again, with FNAF movie, Sonic movie, I feel like they didn't have to do it in a real life world. FNAF movie, I can't see a way they could do it in just the game without also introducing the real world, because the real game is just not enough like conflict going on. It's just you sitting in a chair and like dealing with these animatronics. I don't feel like there's enough of a real movie conflict going on here to give you a reason to go to this FNAF like place besides just a paycheck. So I like that they added these other things. Let's just let this puppet walk away. Puppet doesn't actually see you. It just patrols from gate to gate. As you guys can see, now it's going to go to the other gate. It only detects you if you're within like a certain 10-meter range. So puppets don't actually see you. So we're just going to let it pass. Hopefully no one else dies because of that puppet later on by me ignoring it. Because I'm like one of the few survivors left who like could bait the puppet to teleport, and then I just use my abilities to get away. But it's like, it's risky. You guys know what I'm saying? It's still risky. Oh, hello. This is the other puppet. Uh-oh. If Tato gets hit here, that'd be a good thing. Because she would actually get a boost. So I thought the FNAF movie was good, not only because they didn't just do a guy just sitting in a chair, and that's the whole movie, trying to deal with these animatronics, that they showed a different side to these animatronics. There's like, ooh, there's like that they can be good. Like, I'm sure people who know the FNAF lore already know that they can be good and that they're good people controlled by bad people. They're good kids controlled by bad adults, I guess would be the better way to say. But I didn't really know that because as someone who just plays the game, all I really see is just, you know, me sitting in this chair and having to deal with these possessed animatronics. I never really see the good side of the animatronics, so it's like gave you a different perspective on the movie. On the animatronics, not the movie. So I liked it. But my brother, on the other hand, didn't like it. He felt like it was too cutesy, too cheesy. Like, why are there animatronics being nice to this kid? It just felt out of place. For me, I felt it was nice because not only did it show a different side of it, but it then showed how they can be turned into bad animatronics. Because if they were bad the whole time, then you would never feel any remorse for these animatronics. You would never be like, oh, why don't we just tear down this whole building? It gives you a reason to be like, hey, these are good people, so why? It questions it. It makes you question, why are they so bad then? Because, I won't spoil it, but because there's a different aspect going on here. And it proves to you, it's there to prove to you that they can be good. There's just something else causing them to be bad. So, I feel like the movie would have been incomplete if they didn't show that the animatronics could be good. If they were just bad the whole time, then you would never feel bad for them. You would never think about why is this going on. You would never be like, oh hey, if these animatronics are good, then why are they bad in the game? And the movie answered that. I don't know if it matches the lore in the game. I don't know about that part. I just know in terms of like, ooh, if I had to come up with an explanation, that's a pretty okay explanation. I still don't really get the controlling part, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not supposed to make sense. You know, the real game didn't make sense either. So, at this point, you just kind of let it go. But yeah, I thought the movie was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it explained a lot that like the game didn't do a good job explaining, because obviously the game's trying to be cryptic about it. That's what the YouTubers' job are for, to find out the mystery, right? I'm not too invested in it. If someone else can figure it out for me, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm not gonna find it out. In the movie, I felt did a great job with it, so I'm pretty satisfied. But like, yeah, not everyone's gonna be satisfied. That one dancing scene, you know, there were a couple like weird moments that like I don't know if I as a director would have put in there, like the dancing scene, or like building a whatever, a fort. But the point is to bond with these characters. That's the point. So like, how many ways are there to do that? I'm not sure. Probably not that many ways to do it. So you know what? Can't really blame the writers if they choose to do it like that. You know, I see so many people drop the powder on yourself and then do it for a vault, like vault it for a boost. But I think in this situation it actually works, because when the hunter's literally right next to you, but just sitting there waiting, then if you don't use the boost and you're just kind of trapped here, if you do use the boost, you can kind of get out of here. Problem is that this map is so bad that no boost can reach the area without you still dying. So again, I don't know how great that play was. I don't know. Probably I wouldn't say that good. I still would have saved the power boost. But maybe he didn't think he would survive either way. So he's like, I'm just going to go die somewhere else so the mercenary can keep doing the cipher. So, you know what? Pretty valid logic if that was what was going on there. I don't want this purple soul to kill him, but it's so gonna kill him. Yeah, I told you. Like, what can I do? I'm just kind of trapped here with him. Maybe I should have gone here. I should have gone there. If I'm gonna have to use an elbow pad, I should have just gone there. So I'm gonna have to use an elbow pad no matter what anyway. That's so sad. Because, like, I know the purple soul's gonna kill him, and I don't know. The moment I went in the wrong direction, he's already dead. Oh, that was so bad. That's a real feel-bad moment, though. I don't know. With all these buildings, in a way, there's, like, 2 directions for me to go to. That sucks. Once you go one way, you can't really go any other way. Seki, joining any team for Call of Abyss? No. Why would I do that? I don't have a team for Call of Abyss. I have to get an offer. You don't just join teams for Call of Abyss. I don't know. Maybe people also don't want me. Maybe they are searching, but they don't want me. You know, I just don't bother. I just don't bother is the real truth. There's only like 2 teams I would join, and honestly, I probably wouldn't even join one of them. B4U. Because if I join B4U, it is purely for myself. It is purely out of selfishness. Because the whole point of joining him is not because I really care about the team, not because I really am a big fan of you guys. No, I want to beat you guys. I want to beat B4U. I want to beat Sprinter. So if I join, it's purely just because I want to go to China. And I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I'm gonna be meeting these people who, at the end of the day, you know, it's just not gonna be a team. Just not gonna be a team thing for me. And like, you kind of have to be a team. It's not even kind of. You have to be working in it as a team. And it's nothing against Schmitty. I don't hate Schmitty, or I don't hate Spencer. It's more of like a friendly competition thing. You know, I want to beat them. I don't want to join them. They're really good players. That's the whole point of wanting to beat them, because they're really good players. They know what they're doing. So it makes it all that much better to try to beat them. That's nice. The only other team I'd be interested in joining is Fusion, and Green doesn't like me. In fact, Green just decided... Green couldn't kick me out. It's so ironic. Green wasn't the captain of the team, so he couldn't kick me out. So what he did is he just made a new team. Played it off as like, ooh, I'm just making a new team. You know? And he conveniently asked everyone except me and Ellie to join his new team. Just conveniently. And then played it off as like, yeah, I just made a new team. None of your business. That kind of thing. So, I don't think I'm going to be joining Fusion. I did get an offer from Invictus. Lucifer asked me to join, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to join you guys because you guys have a lot of controversy around you. Like, if I were to join you guys, imagine the controversy around me. I have a public image. I'm not just a random IDV player who can just, like, join and no one's going to care. Like, maybe a few select people are going to care. But because I don't have, like, a public image out there, no one's going to care in the long run. But when you have a public image, I have to be, like, conscious about people looking at this like, why the hell are you Invictus when you know all this crap going on? I, as someone who's not really interested in the drama, I don't know anything about the drama behind the community or the scenes, but if even I know about Invictus, then that's not a good thing. So I just said I'm not going to join. And then Lucifer starts saying like, ooh, you know how much drama there is behind your team, your people, your players? I'm like, you know what? I didn't actually. Thank you for letting me know. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the team that I feel like is going to cause me less controversy. So that's why I didn't join Invictus. What happened with Invictus? I have no idea. But they're a controversial team. I don't know what's going on with Invictus. I don't know. I just know there's controversy around them. I don't care about the controversy personally. It's just what other people care. Like, if other people care about it, then I have to care about it. It seems like everyone in IDV goes through something. I don't know. He made some pretty bold claims about my team players as well, so... You know, I don't know. I just said no thank you because I don't want to join. Then we had this whole argument. Whatever. There was like this whole pointless argument about my thoughts about coaching. Because one of his selling points to try to get me to join was like, ooh, I know Aaron, I know all these good coaches, so you learn so much from me. Kid, I could be my own coach. I could be coaching for other teams. I know so much about the game that I could teach myself. I don't need you. And then he's like, well, of course you need me. Of course you need me. And then I'm like, no, I don't need you. I don't need coaches. In fact, I don't even see coaches for anything useful besides telling me what other teams play. Like, to me, coaches are the people who tell you, hey, this is what you're going up against. This is what they like to play. You should think about these and, like, these characters. I feel like that's helpful. I don't feel like I could improve from other people telling me how to play the game because I've already done that myself for so many years. I don't feel like I need someone else to do that for me. So then we went on this whole tangent, and then at the end of the day, have to get it back to the point. Long story short is I don't want to join Invictus because controversy. People know about Invictus. Your team's issues trying to... Yeah, exactly. That's already a pretty big red flag when they're like, ooh, but your team's weaknesses are this and that. And like, come on, man. Your team's weaknesses. Why do you bring out your team's weaknesses? I don't know. Personally, I don't see Lucifer as better than me. Maybe that's an ego problem, but like, if it was like someone like Ellie, someone I know, wow, this is like someone who's been playing for a long time. This is a commentator. This is someone who seriously has seen a lot of stuff. This is someone who I can learn from in an area that I'm interested in. If all you have to offer me is telling me how to play the game better, I can do that by myself. I'm interested in like what the other places are doing. While I'm focusing on playing the game better, you can go ahead and tell me about what these other teams are doing, what their weaknesses are. That's what I feel like I can improve on. Not like, ooh, you can do this better. I feel like I can already figure that out by myself. But yeah. Long story short is I don't feel like coaches are that important in Identity 5. I've already had plenty of times where I have people asking me, hey, Psyche, could you help us out with, like, kiting? Could you help us out with rescuing? Could you, like, help us coach our team? I've had several times where I already do that. I've had times where I coach people. So, just telling them how to play the game better. Like a different kind of coach. Not someone who's, like... Because, at the end of the day, I don't know much about what's going on the other servers. I don't really care about what's going on myself. I'd rather have people tell me because I'm not really interested in watching that kind of gameplay. I'm more interested in doing the actual game. But yeah. But when people ask me stuff about like, ooh, how do you get better at the game, rather than like, ooh, what is the best team comps? You know, I can sit here all day and theorize, but at the end of the day, they're just theories. I didn't really test them out myself or like see it done. Now, if you ask me about how to kite better, regardless of your character, I can be like, all right, these are your routes. You have to know what hunter you're going against. You have to know your areas. You have to keep in mind, do they have presence abilities? Do they not? What's their trait? I can tell you all that kind of stuff. Like, what's the game sim situation? Did someone already die? Do you have to rescue someone? Which direction should you rescue from? I can give you all the tea on that kind of stuff. Oh man, this is so bad. So because of that, I don't feel like I can benefit from someone who's trying to sell me that they're gonna help me with the game better. I don't need that. But again, that was all unnecessary. What really matters is, you know, I just didn't want to join Invictus because of really one reason. I also don't think they're gonna be before you or Fusion. I also don't think they're that good. So that's like the other thing. Like if I saw before you give me offer, saw Fusion, I'm like, whew, there's a real chance here. Like Invictus, Controversy, plus I don't think it's gonna get me anywhere. It's just gonna cause trouble. No, thank you. Exactly, you're already a good place, so that's not a good sign. I mean, I'm probably gonna die here in Slink because this area sucks. We're so messed up. Goodbye. I like how it's a white bomb, so it does literally nothing. That's actually alright. That's alright because that area is not a very good area anyway. We're gonna go down there no matter what. Take a hit there no matter what, I should say. I have to use a firebomb here just so I'm not taking tons of wax. Let's see if he goes around. He's probably gonna hold out his wax, gonna do some weird crap. Nope. He's genuinely following me this time. We do have broken windows here, so we are going to get a huge advantage here. Let's see if he goes around. He does go around. Let's see if he goes around again. No. He's straight up following me. I don't have any boost or anything here. This window will at least... will at least do nothing. These walls are doing a lot, though. Look at the power of these walls. The power of walls versus wax artists. Again, though, it's so hard to avoid the wax, though, and him at the same time. It's almost impossible in this area. But you can definitely stall it a long time. You can definitely stall it out. You can definitely stall it out. It's just, I don't know. I kind of played that not perfect, but whatever. I guess it'll do the job. No, we actually lose this. There's nothing she can do. Uh-oh. I guess First Officer didn't have any more watches left. I don't know. If the one thing I know for sure though is if you run in a straight line, your game sense should be telling you, hey, if I run in a straight line here, I'm gonna get seen. I'm gonna easily go down. Like that's like the most obvious thing to me that's screaming out to me, hey, Perfumer, whatever you do, don't walk in a straight line. You're actually going to die. Yeah, I didn't think he was making. You know, that actually confuses me even more because if he had a watch, why didn't he go rescue me? I don't know. Okay. So for some reason, we're having Perfumer go rescue me, even though a full health Perfumer is easier to kill than a half health First Officer with a watch. That's just... I don't know. Again, game sense issue. How did Perfumer get stuffed? You know, I wasn't watching, but that's a good question. I actually don't know. Never gonna hit champion. Sprint Tato, John Tato are the best hunters in EU. You know what? I guess you're right, because John Tato was a very old hunter. You know, say what you want about the controversy about John, but John knows his stuff. You know, he does know how to play the game on the hunter side very, very well. Because John plays a lot of the best hunters right now. A lot of the best hunters. I don't know about Opera Singer. You know, she's one of the newer hunters, but I'm sure he would have no problem adjusting. I mean, the dude literally used to play Breaking Wheel, right? I don't know. What John controversy? A couple years back. Everyone forgot about it by now, so there's no point bringing it up. What happened with Blue? That's a good question. I don't know what happened with Blue. There was nothing going on with Blue, as far as I know. Like, I get some people, but like, Blue? I never heard about any drama about him to make him want to, like, disappear like that, so I don't know what happened with Blue. You know, maybe life got to him. Could be a lot of things, but... You know, it's a shame, because Blue is a real nice guy. And he defended himself too. He knew how to defend himself too. Like, when John was getting the bad end of the stick, people were bringing Blue into it too, because like, oh, we're hitting on John, now I get hitting on John. That's a real bad use of words there, Sagan. But they were going after John, so like, oh, we may as well go after Blue, because Blue said this. I don't know, man. What they were going after Blue was not even that valid. Like, at the end of the day, it is his opinion, and he wasn't telling other people to do what he believed in. He was just like, that's his opinion. So, Blue could defend himself. Blue had a strong stance. And Blue is a nice guy, so I don't know what happened with him. Yeah, Blue is wholesome. He's wholesome, but my man, when I saw he had a word to say about what they were talking about him, he was like, man, this dude's not gonna let it breathe. He can defend himself. That's admirable about him too. What's the hunter? It's Opera Singer. We didn't ban Opera Singer. Okay. Okay. We kind of did then. You miss his Cowboy streams? Oh my god. You know, maybe it's for the better that Blue's not here anymore, because you have any idea how much worse Cowboy is? Like, back when he played Cowboy, that was before he got all these nerfs. Dude, that is so sad. Makes me sad for Blue Race Car. You know, she could survive this, technically. You know, if she has a window boost right here, she's in good shape. You want to go after me. Now, you know what? I'm actually going to die here, too, because this is a very bad area. What can I do here? Literally nothing? Literally nothing. This is why you have to ban Opera Singer. There's literally nothing I could do there. I guess I should have gone for a Palestine instead of thinking I can make the window, but... Should have gone for a Palestine. Oh my god, that's so sad. No windows, no nothing. There was one window there, but that window's not going to protect me. I still have one shovel. I don't know if these guys know that. Oh man, but we're so screwed though. Because how am I gonna survive this? Does she go after me? She does go after me. You know, she's probably just gonna wait for the shovel to run out is the problem. I'm actually gonna get out of the shovel early because if this is a good Opera Singer, she's just gonna wait. Not even a good Opera Singer, just a good hunter. But like, how am I gonna survive? Again, how am I gonna survive this? Tato? Maybe we can bait her with the shovel. Because she'll use her 1,000 presents here. Yes! We actually baited her with the 1% shovel. Baited her with the 1% shovel. Maybe she'll teleport? No, she's not gonna teleport. It's so sad. That's so tough here, though. Oh, that's so tough, though. There's very little I can do against this hunter. It's so sad, but this is why you have to ban this hunter. This is an unkiteable hunter. Even as a rescuer, it's just unkiteable. Someone has to rescue me here. Oh, it's Tato. Okay, I thought no one was rescuing me. Because I was like thinking Tato has to do her cipher, right? Like, she's not gonna stay here. No, I'm dead here. I'm dead. The fact that there's a hunter who can literally just kill you from that far away that's not even fair. That's not even fair. Oh. That's not fair. You have to ban opera singer. You have to ban opera singer. What did we even ban? We probably banned like some stupid crap like Hermit. Opera singer makes me scared to rejoin the game. Honestly, there's very little I can say to like motivate me to play the game as interestingly as I used to be. I'm not even close to as interested as I used to be in the game because of like unplayable hunters like Opera Singer, and Blood Queen is technically counterable, but she is one of those hunters that's just like her only existence is to counter specific survivors, and you can never play those survivors because of Blood Queen's existence. It's so sad, but... This heal is not even worth it. Like, why would you go for that? No one can make the rescue now. You could just let him heal on his own. Wow, we're actually gonna lose this game. We're actually gonna lose this game because of just Opera Singer being broken. Granted, the Barmaid did not make a good choice there. That was a very bad choice from that Barmaid to heal Lawyer when he can heal himself. Like, think about it. The Hunter can't pick him up anyway. Hunter can't afford to pick him up. Why would the Hunter hit her there? The Hunter's on top of that not playing well. Because why would you hit the Barmaid there? You hitting the Barmaid there just gives her a speed bonus to potentially make the rescue now. If you don't hit her, she's not making that. It's just like a lack of game sense from both sides. You practically 5 cipher guided her? I died when there were 5 ciphers up. Don't be BSing me. So sad. To avoid that first hit, I would just need a pallet stun. I have to pallet stun her there instead of going for the window. They're trying to slightly lift up Mechanic's nerf. It's not enough. What nerfs did they lift? Faster vault speed? That wasn't what made her bad. They're trying to buff things that didn't make her good. They're trying to give her things that, like, they're buffs, but they're not the things that make Mechanic good. Honestly, the whole character needs a rework. Because, like, I understand from the Hunter's perspective, too. It's not fair to kill a Mechanic and then she finishes a whole cyber before she dies on Sure. That's not fair either. So, a rework needs to be done. I actually, who was it? Miki was randomly talking about, like, some random ideas. Ooh, keep gradually, like, give her faster vault speed when her robot dies or some crap like that. And then I was thinking, you know what? That's not a bad idea, but do that for the decode. Because the problem with Mechanic right now is that you have to hide both your main body and your robot. right? Because if your robot dies, then you won't have enough robot for the rest of the game to do ciphers. You'll just be hurting your team. But if you get found, then obviously you cannot kite because you don't have good kiting abilities, and slightly fast, slower vault will not make a difference in that. So she used to like vault negative 30% slower, now it's only negative 15. That's not what's going to fix her. She could have negative 0% slower vault and it wouldn't make a difference. So I was thinking, why not, when her robot goes down, she gets a decode buff. Because what that does, what it's going to do is like, I should reword it. The less percentage robot you have, the more decode bonus you get as your mechanic main body. So what it does is, it doesn't force you to waste so much time hiding both your bodies. And what it also does is if your robot gets killed, but you did a good job hiding, so then your team is still rewarded for it. But at the same time, if you kill the mechanic, if you do find a mechanic, but you also killed a robot earlier, then it's not like she gains anything, because she's sitting on chair with her decode buff, not being able to do anything with it. Because it would only apply to her main body. I was thinking that would be a pretty good buff to mechanic, because it rewards players for knowing how to hide with their main body, but doesn't make it polarizing, so that if a hunter kills the mechanic but didn't find the robot, well, now the robot finishes a whole cipher. So, I mean, at least that's the way I'm reading it. I'm reading it as in, the devs don't like the fact. Maybe I shouldn't have switched there, because he's still dead to a blink. 0.6, 0.6, 1.2. Yeah, definitely dead to a blink. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But yeah. Thank you so much to Scabula for $2. Hope your rank session ends well. Thank you, Scabula. It's going all right. It's fine. But yeah, the mechanic definitely needs a rework with her robot. But the way I'm reading into it, the way I see it right now, is that the devs don't like it that robot is just able to do a ton of cipher progress when she's on chair, so they're trying to make it so you can't do a whole cipher. I wish I could switch to blue. Someone, thank you. He does survive now. Even if the cipher was connected, I wouldn't be able to switch. It's actually a good thing that it wasn't connected, because I anyway can't switch, and my deco was faster as a result. Well, now he connected it though, so it doesn't make a difference. He does survive here. Survives with 0.2 health left. Or if you like to use the single digit health, then he has 0.9 left out of 1. Because some people like to call it half health and then 1 damage. We're all going to take damage here, unfortunately. But the good news is... there is no good news. I still die. I still die if I go rescue this. But now Tato has a polarity, so I actually won't die if I go rescue this. What I'm interested in is... Am I actually going to go rescue this? No, Barmaid's already ready to go rescue. You know, I'm almost wondering, is this Hermit gonna, like, YOLO teleport on Tato? Yeah, he did. Oh no, Tato's going to rescue? So he YOLO'd on the Barmaid instead, I'm guessing? It's kind of sad. We do lose a lot of deco from that, but... I hope Tato goes back to the cipher sometime soon. Okay, thank you. Because, we're gonna lose here if we don't do that cipher. Well, not lose, but we're not gonna win. We have to do that cipher. Okay, good. She's doing it. It's almost Prime 2, so I bet you he's trying to chair by it. Yes, and she finished it. Nice. I hope that Shed cipher isn't about a pop, because I see it shaking. I doubt it's about a pop. Who would have done Shed this game? Maybe, like, Mercenary early game. Probably did, like, 10%. Nothing major. Okay, but the cipher is primed. They should go sooner than later, because he's just going to use 4 polarities. In fact, this is too late. She came to the... Oh, he just screwed it up, I guess. I guess he screwed it up, because... I don't know. I don't know how he messed that up. Because he could have just stalled it out. Could have just, like, put 4 polarities on the chair, and it would have actually been past 100%, and it would have killed the mercenary, so... I don't know, he must have screwed something up. I don't like where that hunter's going. Bye-bye. You going after me? Ooh, going after the mercenary on the stairs. Okay. He has an illusion. Bro with the illusion. He used the blink. That's pretty good for us. Barmaid is not pinging. You gotta love that. So I don't even know if it's safe to go for the other gate. Oh, you guys see that? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that blue polarity across the map. That was a little scary. I actually do survive here. I do survive here. I survive a hit here. So... Oh, he actually even missed. That's hilarious. So we do survive a hit here. As long as Barmaid and Perfumer don't leave, I survive a hit. I just need one of them to stay in the game. Okay. So I was about to go kite a chip, but then I'm like, wait, I'm gonna survive here. So just gonna go for gate, and there's nothing you can do. Granted, I could have used the hook in a way where it didn't give him a chance to even shoot his ability. Because he did have a chance to hit me there. In a situation where I cannot afford to take a hit, there was probably a way to use my hook without ever having to. Barbie's not by gate. There's probably a situation where I never would have had to. He's probably sitting on dungeon right now. Where I would have never had to risk him shooting and then missing. But you know, like... I should really be looking out for those kinds of things. I used to be good at doing that, and now I just don't care. You guys talking about Ricky? Yeah, something happened with Ricky. I don't know what happened. I didn't know the dude too well, though. Thank you, Eddie, for talking about a non-controversial IDV YouTuber. That's nice. A nice change in pace. Who is this one person? Who is this person who banned Lawyer? What are the hunters? What hunter loved to ban Lawyer for literally no reason? It was a hermit, I think. Was it a hermit? It was some hunter that like has no business banning Lawyer. Then again, it could be literally anyone. I'm not even actually high tier. I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, what was something? Was this a wheel player? It's something questionable. Something like, why would you ban Lawyer when your hunter can target Lawyer pretty well? Was it Dream Witch? No, it wasn't Dream Witch. Was it Wheel? Yeah, I think it was a Wheel. I only watch Psyche these days. Thank you, Limey. I just watch Psyche and IDV tournaments. Yo, Noah and Limey, the real ones here. It's you ban Lawyer. Real helpful, Dev. Thank you. You ban Lawyer. Do you actually ban Lawyer? Do you actually ban Lawyer? Because you do play the game, right? You do play Hunter a lot, I think. I don't know. There's so many people I know who used to play the game, but they don't even play anymore. Who is that on the... was that a survivor or was that a hunter on the second stop right there? Okay, it was definitely a survivor. Is that a Hell Ember? Okay, it can't be Gamekeeper, because Gamekeeper's hood would have showed up. And it's not Clown, because there's no rocket pieces. Clown and Hell Ember, when you miss a calibration, have the same outline, so you have to look for rocket pieces if you see that outline. It won't be Gamekeeper, because it'll always show his hood, his little cape. Or his, like, antlers, his deer head, whatever kind of thing he's wearing. It's definitely a Hell Ember with that animation. Curtain. Thank you, Carter, for watching as well. Really appreciate Pam Pants, my favorite IDV streamer. Thank you. Really appreciate it, guys. It's an orange skin Hellember. Oh boy, we're gonna lose. No, Tato, we're losing to the orange skin Hellember. Oh my god. Guys, we're gonna lose to orange skin Hellember. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We got this, right? We got this, right? Mercenaries got this. Oh my god. Is he actually gonna go for this? No, he's not. He's not going for this. You're not gonna go for this. I'm fearless. I'm fearless. I walk straight in next to the hunter. I'm gonna touch it in case he... Oh, okay. I'm gonna touch it in case he randomly, like, triggers the puppet to swing at me. It'll stop it. I'm fearless. I'm like, there's no way you're going for this hit. Dude, that's when Gabe Sense turned into ego. Gabe Sense is like, I know you're not going for this. I know you can't afford to go for this. That's when Game Sense turns into ego and then it kills me. Because they do go for it. And then they do get punished for it. They do get punished for going for it, but I don't know, they don't get punished enough. Or more enough, like, oh, he's breaking power. They don't get punished as much as I thought. Or something like that. Are you going for the puppet trick? Oh, this is so bad. Oh, why would you pick that up? Why would he pick that up? That must have been a misclick. That must have been a misclick. Because when he picks up the puppet, he's stuck in an animation. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for animations that the hunter cannot do anything in. So that's the key there. I don't know why this mercenary is ignoring this puppet. I guess it's because he knows he has to go after the priestess. I don't know. It feels a little bit risky. This is our red puppet we're talking about. Red puppet is very glitchy. If it was a green puppet. Even green puppet's a little scary. Looks like we're not decoding it, healing anymore. I think this mercenary realized just how close the ciphers are, which they are not very close. They're not that close. I guess I could see it. Yeah, so now he wants to come back. Oh hey, that puppet's walking around. Yo, you... I'm just gonna let them heal then. Okay, that's nice. Where do you even hook off? Fellas, where do you hook off? This? You just vault this. This is garbage. This is garbage. Me when I talk about patient at any point. Goodbye. Yeah, so now that puppet. Okay, he switched. It's so sad that I had to use a hook just to get out of a bad area. It's so annoying. Okay, you really think that's gonna work? Maybe he'll switch. Watch him switch. He's not switching. Oh, he is switching. He's switching right now. I'm probably gonna die though, because... Oh, please be a pal here. There's a pal here I can live. Perfect. He has faster pal breaking noted. He definitely has hunt. Okay. He left. He's leaving. He's leaving because both his puppets are under attack. So that's perfect for us. Now we're just gonna go do ahead and do a different cyber machine. Now I don't think that mercenary ever took damage. So that health that I had on the mercenary, it should still be there. Or was he healing me? Did he heal me or did I heal him? Whatever. One of us started healing the other and then... Oh, he healed me. So yeah, I still have this healing progress. Watch him teleport random. You know, this is a Helm we're talking about. I'm going to purposely not heal up to 100%, so I don't want him to know we're healing up. I'm going to heal myself up when I heal him. Well, he's going to heal me when I heal him. Because we don't want to give him extra infos. I'm just looking in the sky because I'm expecting a flying puppet. I'm expecting there to just be a random puppet here, just across this wall. Yo, you're going to heal me? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So the whole point is for him not to know that we're healing until we're both already fully healed. So that's a very real strat. That's something you guys might see in Call of Abyss, might see in tournaments. That is a very real strategy because they don't want to give the hunter more information. In this kind of situation, when the hunter is guarding the ciphers, His goal is to stop healing and stop ciphers. That is his goal right now. He's not looking for any specific target. He's just looking for targets who can be caught off guard. And the best two situations is for doing ciphers to catch people off guard, or just finding people who are healing. Best way you can catch them off guard. And we don't want him to see the ciphers are shaking while we're healing, and we don't want him to see we're healing. Is that a puppet? No, that's a roller coaster. Okay, someone's taking a roller coaster to third stop. Oh, whoa, Hellenberg's on that roller coaster though. Oh, he missed the hit because she baited him and went on the other side. Okay, this Cypher's primed. She could save all her abilities. Okay, there goes that flywheel. Dude, you gotta love... Dude, nothing is more ironic than not only did they waste their flywheel on Cypher's prime, but they missed it on top of that. Oh my god, these people. Unga bunga. Cypher's not actually primed. But, I do like to say that's kind of bad. I should have said focus on decoding. Just because I want them to know where I am. I'm not trying to say the gate's open. Okay, so he broke this puppet. Alright then. He broke the puppet. That's good. That's good. I'm expecting a teleport, so I'm not gonna stand by the gate. I see some people just stand by gate when it's a hunter with teleport, and then they're just gonna die. They just died because it's a hunter with teleport. He's gonna go after me, though. He's not gonna chase a mercenary. We're screwed. We are grade A certified screwed. Because he's not gonna chase a mercenary at full health. Well, guys, here's what we know. We know that the 3 pallets earlier... I know that one of this pallet is broken. The middle one is broken. He's not actually that close to me. It's just a red light glitch. Yeah. Yo, him just throwing that puppet might have given us a chance to reach this pallet now. Never mind, we're dead. This pallet? There is no pallet. Okay, well, it was worth a shot, though. Because if I stay in that area, we're just not going to ever get out of there. So, I need to take the chance, you know? Hope that maybe the pallet wasn't used. And then we can actually get something going. But if I stay in that area, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm stuck there. So if he gives me the opportunity, I just have to take it and hope for the best. I guess I could have gone to this pallet behind me, but again, same story. We have just this one pallet here. We would have to go to that 2 windows over there. I mean, dungeon might have been there, but then, like... How would I reach the dungeon? Would, you know what? If he breaks the pallet and I just run straight for dungeon, I would probably make it, but that's assuming dungeon was there. Whatever. Grade A certified screwed. Did I actually say that? Sometimes I say that. I should say that on IVA. Grade A certified screwed. Grade A certified screwed. I don't know, is that too mean? Is that mean to say that someone is grade A certified screwed? I feel like that's a little harsh. I could probably turn it into like a good thing and be like, the survivors gave him the grade A kiting treatment. You know what? I can actually just turn it around, give it a different connotation, and suddenly it's all fine. Grade A kiting treatment, just completely 3 cipher bonkers. Got this hunter down to the ground. Let's go. Pals being gone when you need them is the scariest thing. Oh well. The only thing that was scary there is that not only did I make it to the first broken pallet, I made it to the second broken pallet. I was thinking I'm just gonna make it to this first pallet, and if it's not there, then I die. The scary part was that I still made it to the second pallet if it would have been there. Oh my goodness. God, bro. That was the scary part. Was that he took that little bit second to throw a puppet, and it gave me all that distance. That was the scary part. Man. Grade A sweep. Yeah, let's go. Writing down notes. Writing down notes from you guys. You guys are my commentating coaches out here. My commentating coaches. Hunter's just gonna spawn on the left of me and they're gonna block Big Bo. Never mind. I thought more hunters knew about that, but I guess not. It's such an awkward spawn. That spawn is good for Naiad, I guess, because it's such a good angle to just block off the whole shed without the Serra being able to really go anywhere. Because the only direction they could go in is like an empty cornfield. On top of that, it's like rank mode. So if it was like a tournament, I would at least just run straight out, go to the cornfield and run to the windmill, and then use the window for a boost, and at least be able to do something. Just get away from shed. But like in rank, you don't even know if it's gonna be Naiad. It's just a boy. It's a boy. Boy. I'm a little bit worried he might chase me, so I'm not gonna go straight after the Cypher. Because if I go after the Cypher right here with a purple soul on me, if it wasn't blocked, if I were to just go straight for the Cypher and he goes after me, I'm just kind of trapped there. Because he's coming from the side where he has pallets, and I'm on the side where there's no pallets. So you guys kind of see the problem there, you know. He's pushing from a side where I have to go into. He's coming from a side where I have to literally go into. So that's not good. That's why that Cypher is so bad. Because the Hunter's always coming from like middle or like over there. Or like, if they come from over there, it's fine. Because you can just loop around and drop the other pallet. But if they come from somewhere like small bow or like middle and they come after you and you get a heartbeat and suddenly they're close to you, then you could be in a lot of trouble because they're already going around the wall and you just went towards the pallet and just dropped it. Because you have to walk into the Hunter to use the pallets, sadly. That's the biggest downside of that Cypher. If you ever kite into that area, it's decent. But if you have to start a kite there, things can get scary. Because you have to start a kite in a situation where Hunter's already getting the advantage on you. Already pushing you away from the pallets because they're coming from the side of the pallet. So what can you do? You have to force your way into the Hunter. You can make it to the first pallet, but then the Hunter's already trapped you. Hunter's already got you cornered. Happens to be that the Hunter cannot easily go around the pallet. They have to break it if they want to get past it, but the reason it's so scary is because most Hunter's abilities just go through walls, so that's where you get messed up. Like if it's a Bonbon, Sculptor, even Exploit, Ripper, Violinist, you go into the direction of the pallet, into the direction of the Hunter, you're just making it easier for him to hit you through a wall. So that's the biggest downside of using that kiting area. They're just always coming at you in a direction where they're already going to be setting up their ability through a wall. And you'll be grade A certified screwed. Grade A certified screwed. We could actually win this game. We can win this game. As long as he doesn't die by the Cypher, which I think he will. I think he's just going to put like a restful road here. He didn't. That's so interesting. Oopsies. I thought that was I switched to red box. I guess I was already on the red box. Silly Psyche. Okay. Well, he can break that if he wants. We're just gonna... We gotta keep slowing him down here. He's gonna waste some time breaking the box. Now, one of these boxes is under the pallet here. No, 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 no! Oh my god, he's already taking a hit? Well, now I'm taking a hit for no reason, because he got owled. Man, my man got baited that easily? No, no, don't kite here, don't kite. Yes, thank you. I thought he was about to go towards that pallet. He was just gonna corner himself if he goes there. Whew! Nice soul dodge, man. That was a really good soul dodge. That moment when you stand still and actually dodges the soul. Now that's value. He's probably gonna go after me. No. Okay, which means he definitely survives now. Yeah, he's mercenary. I was about to say that server's not primed, but then it's mercenary, so... I don't know about that pop. I'm just gonna assume they're on call with each other. So then he was like, yeah, it's okay to pop here, because he's like behind a wall or something. Ugh. Alright. Okay, we got this, Maybe we got this. We just started the gate here, unfortunately. Okay, so while she's doing the gate, I'm gonna break this tree just in case. Oh my god, so we're just gonna have to hope he doesn't have teleport. Because we're not getting this gate open. We're not getting this gate open. Yep, there goes our win. Just because we had to walk 5 miles to reach the gate. Here we are. Screwed in the butt. That really sucks. You haven't updated the counter in 2 years? Yeah. It's always like that. We're not even gonna get a win here. What a waste of time. No one gets any points. Hunter doesn't get any points. We don't get any points. A tie's a tie? A tie's a waste of time. You forgot the M. You forgot the M in the second tie. Oscar probably play like Hermit or something. Wow, we won more than 0 games today. Definitely didn't feel like it, but here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People not betting opera singer, that's fun. Alright guys, that'll be it for the stream today. Now with spawn pick on Moonlit is so annoying at 4-step. It is annoying, it is a little bit annoying. It's still decent for the survivor, but it is annoying. Because there's no way the knight can cover everything behind the 4th stop. They have to throw the harpoon. The best thing they can do is they have to throw the harpoon in the corner of 4th stop. Because if they throw it to the pallet, then you can purposely go in the direction of the pallet. Because the pallet will protect you. And just because she has a harpoon there doesn't mean the harpoon does anything to stop you. Oopsie, I should have been saving my dice. Oh well. But yeah. She has to throw her harpoons in areas where the survivor cannot kite to. Because the biggest thing you want to do against Nai when you kite her is you have to run to the harpoon on purpose. Because the closer you run to the harpoon, the harder it is to get you caught in the shape of the water. I forgot I had to read this crap. Oh. I don't know, please don't be like 5 pages long. Alright guys. No, it's 5 years long. I'm not reading this on stream. Goodbye. I was really hoping it's not 5 years long so I don't have to skip through it, but like, I'm not gonna sit here on stream reading that. I would read it outside. I'm not gonna sit there while you're reading it. That's such a waste of time. Did you get thief skin? No, not even close. You throw the harpoon where you want the survivor to go, you should not do that. Because the survivor wants to follow your harpoon. Because it makes it harder for you to get them caught in a shape. Because the whole idea with Naiad is, the more the survivor kites by the harpoon, then when you return the harpoon, the smaller the area of where you lock them in is, like, with water, the smaller that is. You want them to be in the water as long as possible before they leave, and the best way to do that is to get the harpoon in a place where they cannot easily go after it. Because if they're far from the harpoon, then you're going to lock them in. You're going to close much more area because they're not kiting towards the harpoon. It's like a circle. Imagine a circle with like a radius of like 2 meters, right? And now we think of like if that radius were to go in a circle, how much would that cover? How much area would that cover? I'm not a math guy. I don't know the equation for area of a circle. It's not as much than if you were to do 10 meters. And then imagine like going from this and then doing a circle with that, that's tiny. But if you go from this to this and then you do a whole circle of that, that will get you a lot of area. And the way to do that is make sure that the survivor does not go to this point. This point is your harpoon. Because the closer they go to this point, then you have to follow them. If you're following them, then when you return your harpoon, your radius is getting smaller and smaller the closer you're getting to the harpoon. Because they're forcing you to go by the harpoon. So you kind of have to understand how Knight's harpoon work. If you don't understand how Knight's harpoon work and how water is created, then you won't understand explanation at all. Whenever she throws her harpoon and whenever she returns it, she creates a water field, is the long story short. Anywhere inside of that is a water field. And it doesn't have to be a circle. It could be a triangle, it could be all sorts of shapes. It could be like a weird like, I don't know, square shaped rectangle, like something like this. It could be something like that. But the point is, the closer you get to the harpoon, then the less area she can cover. Because she'll have to return it when you're cutting by the harpoon. Because once you're cutting by the harpoon, there's not a whole lot she can do. She's just going to have to take whatever she can get and then wait for the next harpoon and throw the harpoon away from you. So that all the area you're stuck in is just covered in water. But when you kite by the harpoon, what it does is now the Knight's like, crap, now I have to circle this whole brand new area because they're going past my harpoon to a different area that I wasn't even covering in water yet. So then it forces the Knight to follow you, go past the harpoon. Even once they do that, you know, it's just not as much. What happened to ending the stream? I'm on the stream right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. Don't forget to join our guild. What's our guild? Where's the guild? Right here, 28, without an exclamation mark. The exclamation mark was in the description. 28. And yeah, join our guild. Anyone can join. Any of you guys can join. Tato made it. Tato's the chairman. But yeah, guys. Also, check me out. IVA gonna be commenting on November 10th. Gonna be, unfortunately, 5 a.m. EST. So anyone who's now living in America, you could tune in for that. Anyone who is living in America, I doubt you're gonna tune in at 5 a.m. in the morning. Yo, for me, it's 4 a.m., okay? If you thought 5 a.m. was bad, for me, I have to commentate that at 4 a.m. Guys, thank you so much for joining along the stream. There's going to be more days where I'm going to commentate, of course, but that's the first one. That's going to be opening day. I'm going to be commentating opening day, and I'm also going to be commentating the finals, and then one more day in between those, somewhere in the middle. It's going to be like another Friday. So, like, I'm going to be commentating Friday, 5 a.m. EST, and then I'm also going to be doing the same thing next Friday, 5 a.m. EST. And then that following Sunday, or was it a Monday? That following Sunday, I don't remember, maybe Sunday. That one is going to be 1 a.m. EST though, so that one is much more doable. But yeah, finals are going to be actually 1 a.m. EST, which is pretty nice. Alright guys, that's about it. IVA, was I saying IVT this whole time? I meant IVA, Southeast Asia tournament. Pretty big tournament. It's a community tournament though, so kind of like IVT, where you might see a couple like rising teams, you know, people who are just starting out. So not everyone is going to be a professional player, but there are definitely going to be a lot of good teams on there as well. So guys, thank you for joining in the stream. I will see you all guys later. Take care. This has been Psyche. I hope to see you guys in the future on those streams. It's going to be on Nello Mello's channel though. It's not going to be on this channel, or it's not going to be an IDV channel. So yeah. Thank you guys for joining along. I will see you all. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, guys.